$1 billion. I don't know what for. I just wanted to do something with this chair. Guys, how's this looking? It's looking good, right? It's so clean. Honestly, it's probably a little too clean because I don't have much going on here. But piece by piece, I am adding things. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? My name is David DeFranco, and welcome back to what I like to call a mini vlog. Just kind of like a miniature microscopic update on my life. And by microscopic, I mean sometimes these vlogs could be 8 minutes long. Sometimes they could be 20 minutes long. It's just how I am. Anyway, today's video is about the iPad Pro. I use it so much. You dying so much. No, I don't really use this thing at all right now, but the main focus of this setup is to challenge myself in using this as a computer. It is a computer, whether you want to admit it or not. Your phone is a computer. It's a supercomputer in your pocket. And with iPadOS 26, this thing is more capable than ever at multitasking freeform windows. I mean, you got a freaking menu bar now. It looks like macOS more than it ever has. I'm so excited to see what we get out of Dub 27, actually 26, sorry, but for iPadOS 27. Because if 26 is already this good, I can't imagine what Apple has up their sleeves for the next iteration of iPadOS. But anyway, before we get to the iPad focus of things, let's open this. I didn't plan on opening this today on video, but here we are. This is the same exact mouse pad, a very, very large mouse pad that I have downstairs in my gaming basement. So I figured this is a really nice, no, wait a minute. Yeah, it's the same, guys, come here. I said come here. You like when I'm in control, don't ya? Don't ya? All right, so this is the Ola F, I think 75? Yeah, F75. I currently have the Ola F99 keyboard in my Amazon cart. I'm thinking about buying that maybe today or tomorrow, we'll see. But the point is, like, I made some changes upstairs, and I talk about that in the next exclusive vlog. Some changes I didn't expect to make, but let's just say my VHS conversion service is temporarily on hold, or permanently, probably permanently. Anyway, I didn't have a use for this keyboard upstairs, so I was like, you know what? Why not just bring it down here? And honestly, combine this with a nice cheap mouse, like $30 or $40 mouse, and I could have a really good setup, especially if I can somehow program this with iPadOS 26 to control the volume. I don't know if you can do that. I'm not sure. Either way, it's not a huge deal. I could always, manage it myself on the iPad or whatever. But the point is, like, this keyboard, listen to this. It sounds and feels incredible, but the Ola F99 actually has the number pad on the right side, which I personally am a huge fan of. I love the number pad. I'm constantly inputting numbers for adding my expenses, my incomes, and my zip code, and my phone number. So I use the number pad on my keyboards like every single day. So to have a dedicated right side is huge for me. But anyway, I'm going to clean this desk off camera, but let's see how this fits. This is large enough, but not too small, to the point where it's very usable, and it's brand free. Believe it or not, it's really hard to find, a quality large mouse pad such as this that does not have some kind of company logo on the corner or whatever. So there you go. There is the large mouse pad with my keyboard, and I gotta say, it looks great. And obviously, I'm gonna have plenty of room over here for my mouse, and most importantly, plenty of room for my monitor. And shout out to my dude Joey Image. He was just over this weekend. He was really impressed with this room because I gave him a quick tour, right? And he was like, dude, I love this desk. I love the depth of it. Because yeah, guys, look at this. I can't even touch my wall without leaning forward. Because this desk has so much depth, and I love depth. I'm a big fan of depth in desks. Like that to me is the biggest deciding factor of, whether I get a desk or not. Okay, so anyway, guys, I'm going to link this exact mouse pad right below. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about this. Little live spinach. Here we go. Currently watching Independence Day in the background. I love this movie. And yes, it's the original ID4. Anyway, here we go. This is what today's video is really about. This is a magnetic iPad Pro stand. Or just iPad stand in general. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. I think this iPad stand was maybe, what, like $20, $30? Now, admittedly, I gotta be honest with you guys up front. And by the way, Video Game Slop coming back soon. That is tomorrow's video. Guys, I've got a lot of content planned, so subscribe if you're not. I appreciate it. So I had a really good high quality iPad Pro stand a while back. It may have been sponsored, not like paid, but like a free product. And I sold it on eBay because it's no secret, guys. I am known to sell my iPad Pros like that. I just get bored of them pretty quickly, despite loving the iPad. Like, I think it's a great platform. But as someone who uses their MacBook Pro daily, and that someone is me, like I love my MacBook Pro. It quite literally runs my life. I do everything on it. Like, it's my primary device. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't be as proficient and productive as I am these days. That's how important it is to me. But I made it clear, the iPadOS 26 update actually has so much potential for using it as a computer. So anyway, yeah, long story short, this is actually going to stay in my life for quite a while. And if I like my iPad setup so much, then I'll probably treat myself to a newer iPad Pro, because the thing is, this does support external monitors, right? But it doesn't support 120 hertz, which, not gonna lie, kind of sucks, but honestly, it's not a huge deal. Realistically speaking, 120 hertz is important for gaming monitors, but I really do like the fluidity of how smooth everything feels, you know, on my MacBook Pro screen, which is also 120 hertz. So if I could get a similar experience, plus this is 120 hertz, but when you're touching something, you expect it to be 120 hertz. At least me personally. Some people just don't care. 60 hertz to me is just disgusting on a tablet, and that's honestly one of the primary reasons why I love my iPad so much. But yeah. Anyway, I'm yapping. That's what I do on this channel. Wow. As you can see, they put a ton of care into the packaging of this. It just looks beautiful. All right, let's get the iPad out of frame for now, and let's just focus on this. Oh, wait a minute. This is bad. I did not realize you have to put an adhesive ring on the iPad itself. I am not a big fan of that at all. I thought it was just going to magnetically clamp just as it should, like this case. This is why I'm such a big fan of Apple's case. It just snaps on. You don't need like any kind of flap or whatever. I am curious though. Hold on. So let's get this. See, I like this. It spins in place. Like, that is really cool. Like, if I want to rotate the iPad real quick, I can. And that's exactly what my old stand did. How do you... Jesus, that's a strong magnet. Maybe you don't need that. This might just be for tablets that don't have magnets built in. So I'm hoping that's the case. So let's get this going. Like, I'm not usually a big fan of manuals, but what do I do with this thing? Oh, here we go. So I guess we just put this on like so. I'm not the most mechanically inclined person. I could build a PC, no problem. I've built 3 of them so far. But, oh wait. There is a manual. Let's see here. Stick the metal ring to the back of the tablet. See, I hope I don't need to do that. Let's just see if there's magnetic attraction right off the bat. I might send this back to Amazon. I didn't realize that you had to... Yeah, I don't like it. It's going back. I don't like the fact that you have to apply these rings, because my old stand was literally like this. Just like the back of the official iPad stand, right, from Apple. But they put it on here. So basically, the iPad would just do this. It would just naturally stick to it. See, look at that. Like, it's so strong. It's a very strong set of magnets. And I could just easily pull it off. And I'm not big on the idea of putting adhesive on the back of my iPad. I just don't like that. And stupid me for not researching. This is an example of do your research before you buy something. But then again, I don't completely blame myself, because the stand that I bought previously, again, was just like this. I just slap it onto a rectangular surface that's already got the magnets built in. But this actually wants me to put adhesive on my tablet. That's... maybe I'll do it. Like, is it really a big deal? Do not overstretch as shown when not in use, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't like it. And yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't force myself to like things because, in my opinion, you should like something right off the bat, and I don't. I made it clear. Well, this video is kind of a waste, but you know what? I'm going to upload it anyway. Laugh at me in the comments. I don't care. We all make mistakes, but honestly, I didn't expect something as simple as a stand to require adhesive. I thought it was just going to work out of the box, but that is my fault. Guys, I will own that mistake because I'm just so used to the other stand where you literally just slap it on and it works just fine. But hey, with that said, I'm going to spend a little extra money, get something better, something that just works out of the box, and I don't need these adhesive rings. Hey, I'm getting like 20 or 30 bucks back, so it is what it is. And thankfully, Kohl's makes Amazon returns extremely easy. So I guess I'm going to Kohl's tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll figure it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Regardless of my not overall impressive first impressions of this product, great English right there, I'm still going to link it right below because some of you might not mind this. Like, you might not mind it. No, I can't. I'm not going to do that to you, iPad. You deserve better. Guys, I'll link right below. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, guys, you know what? This just gives me an excuse to make a follow-up mini vlog of an iPad Pro stand I actually like. And honestly, I should have just kept the one I had before. You know what? Maybe I can find that exact stand on eBay for a cheap price. That way I know I'm guaranteed to like it. Fail on my part. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Peace.